After you create your HomeZada professional account, you'll want to come to the My Profile page to build your online branding ad that can include just your company logo or your company logo and a personal picture. If I click on the Properties menu, this is the heart and soul of HomeZada Professional. Here is where you can create and manage all of your properties for all of your customers. If I click on the one here for Ann Hackett, you can see some general information about the property here. Here is where I can upload as many digital photos of the property as I have, and I can also upload as many documents about the property on behalf of my customer Ann Hackett. Here I can also enter the property, and depending on my relationship with my customer, I can enter in as much or as little as detail as necessary. Here I see all the rooms in the home, where I can drill into any one of those rooms like the kitchen, where I can see items that are either the fixed asset items with the home or the individual personal possessions. If I click on the espresso machine here, I can see lots of information for the personal possession, as well as I can upload photos, and I can actually upload documents or link to other URL sites, especially for instance for owner's manuals. I can also create an online property calendar for my customer. I can do that by going to the HomeZada checklist recommendation and looking at the over 150 best practices that come with HomeZada Professional, and the ones that I select for my customer will show up in my property checklist here. As a trusted advisor for my client, you may also know what they intend on doing as it relates to home improvement projects. You can easily create these home improvement projects from HomeZada's extensive common library. The benefit is that this library already includes all the required items that the homeowner can budget and shop for moving forward. You can also create a directory for your client that may include many local service providers. Now let's go back and copy and transfer all of this information to our customer. You can easily do this by basically entering in their email address, and HomeZada Professional copies and transfers the data to them while retaining a copy for your records. From your customer's perspective, they get a co-branded email from HomeZada with your branding information, with a unique link for them to accept their new property profile. Now the customer just enters in their own password to create their own secure account into HomeZada. Once the customer is into their own account, you can see in the upper right hand corner your online branding information. You can also see, if I click on the property profile, that all the photos that we had taken, as well as all the documents that we had taken, are now in their own personal account. If they click on the inventory, you can see all of the photos that we had created, as well as all of the previous items. And if I go to the to-dos menu, we can see all of the property checklists created for them, and even all of the individual projects. Now that we're back at HomeZada Professional, you can also choose just to give your customers a gift membership to HomeZada. It's very easy to send a gift by entering in your customer's email address and their name, and then hitting Send Gifts. From your customer's perspective, they get a very similar co-branded email from HomeZada that includes your branding information with a unique link to accept their gift. The process is the same for these customers by entering in their own password by establishing their own account. But instead of inheriting a property that was created by you, this customer has to create their own address for their own property. And then they can choose how many bedrooms and bathrooms are in their home. And they're creating their own property from scratch. You can see here your branding ad is still displayed in the upper right hand corner, but of course there are no existing photos, and if we go to the inventory, there are no existing photos of the inventory, and the customer is left up to their own to start creating their own profile. And that's as simple and easy as HomeZada Professional is to use.